Getting your first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube seems to be like one of the hardest jobs out there when it comes to content creation. But the truth is that you can get it very easily provided that you apply the right information. And by the time you are watching this video, I already know that you've watched so many other videos out there with different tips that I probably applied and did not work out well for you. And the truth is that it's not that those tricks doesn't work, they actually work. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my own tips that I applied on this channel to actually take this channel from 0 to 11,000 subscribers, depending on when you are watching this video, and also took my other channel, which will be flashing on your screen right now, from 0 to 3,000 subscribers within few month period of time. So with this already said, without taking much of your time, if this is your first time here, kindly do well by smashing on that subscribe button, like this video so that YouTube will get to share this video to more people as well. So with this already said, let's get straight to today's video. Let me share with you these 5 simple secrets that can actually help you get a lot of subscribers faster, provided you implement them according to how I'm going to share them with you. So let's get straight to work. Now, when it comes to growing your subscribers base, the first thing you need to do is that stop creating content for yourself. Now, what do I mean by stop creating content for yourself? So a lot of us, when we get started with content creation, we simply record videos based on how we are feeling. Like, we create the content thinking we are the ones going to actually watch the content, without knowing that what we are trying to build audience out there that are different from us in person, different from the way we are thinking, and not always interested in things we are interested in. So this is one thing that actually stops a lot of people from growing their channels faster. Because when it comes over to YouTube, for you to get a lot of subscribers, first of all, you need to get views. Because when your video reach more people, that tends to give you more subscribers. Because out of maybe your video gets to reach 2,000 people, out of that 2,000 people, maybe 10, 20, or even up to 100 might subscribe to your channel. That gives you a but before you can get that, you need to get the views first. So in order for you to get the views, you need to stop creating content for yourself and create content that people are actually interested in. Now the big question is that how do you get to know which content people will be interested in out there? Now here's a simple secret I normally use. What I normally do is that I subscribe to 5 to 10 different YouTube channels in that niche that I find myself. Yes, you heard me right. I subscribe to 5 to 10 different of them with at least 3,000 subscribers and above. Now, when I do this, I simply stay in touch and I try monitoring the content that are performing well on their page, and I try creating something similar, or simply going over to YouTube to go searching term that I want to create video about. Maybe I have a certain idea that I want to create a video about. Now, before I start, I'll go and sit in front of my camera and start recording the video. I'll first of all go over to YouTube and then I'll search it in. Now, once I key into the search bar, I'm trying to see if people are really watching this video. So once I put in the keyword there, I go to the YouTube filter and I set it to the within this year, or at least within 3 months period of time. If the content posted within the previous 3 months are actually doing well, that shows that what people are interested in that topic before I will create that video. If I search for it on YouTube and I realize that what videos that has been there for 3 months plus haven't gotten decent amount of views, then I won't bother myself creating that content as well. And this is one thing you need to know as a YouTuber out there. For you to be able to get more subscribers, you need to stop creating video for yourself and look at what people are interested in during that particular period, and then get to create similar content as well. So that is it about the point number 1. Now let's move over to the point number 2. Now the point number 2 is simply follow what is trending. Now what do I mean by follow what is trending? So now if you look at my channel recently, I started creating a lot of videos about content monetization, content creation, and all of that. But initially, this wasn't really the main part that I was focusing on. Even though I was in the same industry, this was never the part I was focusing on. Now the reason why you see I had a sudden switch from my original blogging content to content creation content was simple, because I realized that what the level of interest in content creation is actually growing. Now, since I also have an idea about this industry, because it's something I've been doing over the years, I decided to get into it, since it's still the same as whatever content I was posting before, even though I wasn't posting much about it. Now, this is what it means by actually following the trend. When you are in an industry and then you realize that what this particular thing is trending, then you need to make sure that what you also get your hands on it as well. Like recently, which sort of content are trending? AI content. If you look at my channel right now, I have a lot of videos about different types of AI content. And the reason I'm doing this is because these are the things trending in my industry right now. So whether my competitors create these ones or not, I don't really care, because I know that what from my own point of view, I know these are the things trending. A lot of people are doing it on YouTube. I'm seeing it. And there are a lot of people out there who might be interested but don't know how to do it. And one thing with we human is that once we are interested in something, we don't know how to do it, will come over to YouTube to look for solution. So I also put this one in mind. So when I see something trending related to my niche, I also try working content on it as well. Like when Facebook announced their monetization for Nigeria and all of that, I also did a video about it. Now, why did I do that video? Is it because I planned it? No, I never planned such video. But since I know that since Facebook announced that thing, a lot of people will be interested on how to create content and then get it monetized on Facebook. I had to also hop on it immediately, and that video is one of the best videos that I've created since I started this channel. You can check it out. The video I made about how to make money from Facebook with other people's content and all of that. That is one of the best videos I've posted on this channel so far, with over 50,000 views, if I'm not mistaken. Now, this is the advantage of actually following what is trending, because at that period of time, this particular topic was trending. So I was like, okay, so since this is what is coming on board, why don't I also jump on it? And I jump on it, and that video alone did really massive on this channel. And this is the point number 2 I also have for you. Simply don't just be there and be creating content based on research or based on what your competitors are creating. At times, you also need to think out of the box and then follow what is trending in your industry, because the earlier you jump on the trend, the better for you as well. Because when it comes over to content creation, everything is seasonal. Whatever content you've created out there, majority of them are seasonal content that are going to fade away once that period is over. Because by the time it gets to a certain point, the solution spread out, so almost everyone knows the solution offhand already. So that content will not give you a lot of engagement again. That's why the earlier you also get on the trend, the better for you. So that is the point number 2 here. Simply follow what is trending by always looking at things that are going on in your industry and try hopping on it. So let's move on to the point number 3 of this video. For point number 3 is simply try and work on your video titles. Now, a lot of you come over to YouTube here and then you just post video without asking yourself, how are people going to find this video that I've posted here on YouTube? Because when you post videos on YouTube, there are 3 surest ways that people are actually going to find your video. The first one of them is through the YouTube search. Now, for people to find your videos on the YouTube search, your videos need to be well optimized for a specific keyword. Like if you take a look at this video right now, the video is about how to grow your subscribers base. So based on the way I titled the video, even on search, I'm likely to appear among the top 10 searches, or might be lower, but then I'll also appear at a good range. Because when it comes over to YouTube, there are only 3 ways to get views. Number 1 is through the search. It's either your video appear on the YouTube search due to a good keyword optimization for the title, or your video gets suggested on the home page. Now, the only way your video gets suggested on the home page is when your channel is focused on creating videos around that particular topic, and then whosoever is trying to search for that video also watch similar videos often. You can then appear on their home screen, or probably YouTube just recommended your video because of how your title is keyed compared to what the person is watching. And then on the 3rd place where you get to get more views from YouTube is simply through YouTube suggestion. Now, YouTube will not go and suggest random content that is not related to what the person is watching. So if you want to get a decent amount of views on YouTube that will lead to subscribers, also work on optimizing your titles. Make your title so clear that the algorithm can easily understand what you are referring to. Because a lot of you, when I see your titles, you load your titles up with hashtags, you load your titles up with some unnecessary characters that are not really adding up any value. Like, take a look at how I'm titling my videos. I make my videos so simple and straightforward. Like, the titles are so simple, straightforward, and direct. That won't let them appear on YouTube search, get them suggested on almost every single way possible. YouTube actually get to promote other people's content, and that is the most important part of content creation, is seeing YouTube actually promoting your content on your behalf. And the only way you get here is when your title is precise for audience to understand, and also for the algorithm to understand as well. So now that is the 3rd point here when it comes to actually getting more subscribers on YouTube. Simply work on your title so that your videos get to appear at the right places to meet the right audience in order to give you the subscribers you need. So let's move on to the 4th point on our list. Now, the point number 4 when it comes to growing your subscribers base on YouTube is simply work on clear thumbnails. Now, what I mean by clear thumbnails is simply when you are designing your thumbnails, ask yourself, like, if someone sees this thumbnail right now, would a person be interested in clicking on the video? Like, each of my thumbnails that I upload here on YouTube have a very high click rate. That's why I see a lot of people have been commenting that they can actually design better thumbnails for me. But then one thing they don't notice is that YouTube actually shows you data for your thumbnails. And over the years, I realized that my thumbnails are actually improving. This doesn't mean that you shouldn't pay a thumbnail designer if you cannot design. I'm a designer myself, so and I get to design my thumbnails in an easy and straightforward way, which is the way I would like it. So I'm not really bothered. But if you are someone who is getting started out there and really want to get views, our advice is to work on your thumbnails. Now, if you are looking for some tips to actually help you design better thumbnails, one thing I advise you to do is that make sure your thumbnails are easy to understand. Like if you are creating a curiosity scene, make sure that when you are adding the text to the thumbnail, ask yourself, when someone sees this thumbnail, will he be prompted to check the title? Because if you look at some of my thumbnails on this channel, you see that I'll just put in using AI AI videos. Now, when someone sees using AI videos, what else would prompt the person mind again? Then I add my social media icons on it using AI videos. Then Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and the different social media icons. Now that tells the person that what this video has to do with social media and AI content. Now that will then push the person attention to the title. Now what does the title say? Now the title shows that how to make money on social media using AI videos. Now this is simply the game of creating curiosity based thumbnails, and those curiosity based thumbnails are some of the best that actually work for me on this channel. So if you are coming on this channel, know that I'm all about curiosity whenever I'm designing my thumbnail. Now, another form of thumbnail that you can actually design is simply the straightforward thumbnail. Now, what I mean by the straightforward thumbnail is that this thumbnail tells users exactly what to expect from their video. Like you can see some of my thumbnails where I just go straight to the point and I tell the person whatsoever that I have to deliver in the video. Now, whenever you are designing your thumbnail, also make this text very clear. And the most important part of your thumbnail is not really your face, but the text that you are displaying on the thumbnail is the most important one, because that's what the person is going to read, unless you are a popular figure like Cristiano Ronaldo, Kylian Mbappe, and then all of that. If you are not a popular figure, then forget about your face being the most vivid item on your thumbnail. Make your text the most vivid item so that users can easily read it. So now that is simply it about the point number 4 when it comes to growing your YouTube channel, is simply making sure that what you have well designed and easy to understand thumbnails that will actually drive views to you. So in case you cannot actually design thumbnails yourself, I've created a video on how you can actually make thumbnails. You can actually check it out as well to actually learn more about thumbnail designing. Or if you think you can't actually design thumbnail for yourself, then you can pay a designer to actually help you do that as well. So let's get over to the 5th point on this video, which is one of the most important points, because if you learn all of this things that I've shared with you right now and you didn't know about that 5th one, then it will just be like everything was just in vain. So let's cran it all up. Now, the 5th point when it comes to actually growing your YouTube subscriber base is simply being consistent with your content. Now, what I mean by consistent is that, like, don't post video today and then wait till next week before you post another video when you and I know that you are still below 20,000 subscribers or above. Before you should consider posting videos once a week, to me personally, it's when you're above 20,000 subscribers. Anything below 20,000 subscribers, you don't have any right to be posting just a single video a week. Most especially if you are someone who is fully into content creation. So if you're a content creator out there and you really want to grow, the most important thing is being consistent with your content. Now, consistency doesn't mean you should post a million videos a week. No. Maybe post at least 2 to 3 videos every single week. And if you are posting 2 videos, make sure that every single week you try as much as possible to post 2 videos and don't go below it. Now, the reason for this is that the more videos you post on your YouTube on a regular basis, the more YouTube will actually get to know about your channel, the more they will see that you are serious about your channel, and then they'll also start promoting your videos. Like if you take a look at this channel, there are weeks whereby I post up to 5 videos. Like for last week, last 2 weeks, I posted solid 5 videos on this YouTube channel, which means that I posted video almost every single day of the week. Now, doing this actually helped me get a lot of subscribers. Like I was ranging between 100 to 200 subscribers every single week, every single day, 100 200 subscribers every single day. And the only reason I was able to achieve this was because of consistency. I keep doing what I was doing. And one thing about me is that when it comes to content creation is that once I post a video and I see this video do well, I push in a lot of videos around that topic over and over again until I see that they are no longer performing well like before again. Then I'll switch over to a different topic. That's one thing I do on YouTube, and this one help me stay consistent, because if I create a certain video and then that video do well, the next thing I do is that I try taking a part from that video and then breaking it further than in a different video, but all has to do with the same topic. And this one also helped me stay consistent, because what I don't have to always be thinking of fresh content ideas, but I simply take content ideas from my already existing video and from how my subscribers are already reacting to the existing set of videos. Now, that aside, the final tip I have for you here is simply just be consistent. And for a beginner, 2 to 3 videos should be a necessity for you every single week. With this already said, remember the rules I've given to you, stick with them, and see the growth in your channel. So have a lovely day. Bye.